Hello there, I'm the Beast Manager and welcome to Kingdoms and Castles. I have played this game in the past, however, there has been a new update, the AI Kingdoms update, and I thought to myself, how about we give it a try? Kingdoms and Castles is a good, how should I put it, a good palate cleansing game, you know, a game to play between games. You can get through it rather quickly. In like 20 to 30 hours you can go from having nothing to having a full island fortress that will protect you against all threats imaginable. Now, let's start by choosing a region. You have like four regions, like one with no threats, easy, hard, and like good luck. So yeah, we're going to go in the middle, which is always what I assume to be the difficulty the developers intended us to play the game at. So let's move on. Now, we must choose a banner, and obviously we are going to choose the yellow one, because yellow is beautiful. And we are going to call this... Oh, really? Okay. Managertopia. There we go. Now, we must have, if my understanding is correctly, we must have several islands so that we can have additional kingdoms. So first we are going to request a large map with island formation, rivers, maybe not. You know what, let's go for random, because why not? Let's go like 3 times. 1, 2, 3, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. How many islands do we have? We have sufficient for 3 kingdoms. We are going to choose 2 kingdoms. There we go. We are going to leave that as is. Can I choose your... Oh, okay. No. That's fine. No. Go away. I wanted to choose their banners, but that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Now, there is one thing that absolutely bothers me about this game, which is the zoom. It's inverted from all the other games. Is one of those things that I will have to get used to over time, but that's totally fine. We have our islands. I'm not going to bother go around and like try to get the perfect island, because yeah, good luck doing that. Now we must choose wisely an island with plenty of resources. Now the most important resource that we want is stone, but it would be nice if we could have a good balance of stone and iron, like 2 deposits of each, but no, you have to choose between 3 stone, 1 iron, and 3 iron, 1 stone. Obviously we are going to go for the 3 stone, 2 iron, 1 iron, I mean. So it's a choice between this island and this one. However, because this one is bigger, we are going to choose it. Now, when it comes to fertile land, I can see that this island doesn't really have a lot of fertile land, which is like really bad. You can see which patches are fertile by looking at the color. Heavy green, very fertile; light green, somewhat fertile; yellow, not fertile at all. And this island doesn't really have a lot of fertile ground, which is going to hinder us in our food production. But oh well. It is acceptable. Now, let's see, do we have wolf dens around here? Okay, we have a couple of wolf dens, not exactly a major problem, so you know what, this island seemed to be good enough. So, let's put our keep down close to fertile land, trees and stone. Like this area over here. We have a little bit over here, a little bit over there, a couple of trees that we are going to devastate, and some stone. So let's put our keep down. Like, I don't really want to put it too close to water and make the life of pirates that easy. Okay, let's put it right here. Right in there. We're going to waste a little bit of fertile land, but that's totally fine. Now, we start with a few resources. That's not a lot, okay? 35 food, 12 wood. That's not close to enough. Okay, so first things first, we are going to need an house, which we cannot put because, yeah, we need some roads first. So let's put a couple of road tiles right there. And let's select a couple of housing thingies. And we are going to need more wood. That's totally fine. So we need houses to increase our population. No one is going to migrate towards our city if they have nowhere to sleep. And hovel, I believe, covers 5 people, which is the people that we have. Exactly. So now we're going to request them to gather us some wood. Maybe not that much wood. Okay, that's probably a little bit too much. Just a couple of trees to clear some areas around our keep so that we can building and so that we also can collect some wood. It would be really nice if we could get another one of these going so that we can increase our population and some food production going as well. For now we are going to do things a little bit disorganized, but that's totally fine. We can then deconstruct and reconstruct things as we go along, and so we are going to put two farm tiles right there. If we then go over here, we can see our jobs, and we are then going to push farming all the way up so that we can make sure that there is always someone working the farms. Come on. Build them farms, my workers, my beautiful peasants. There we go, we have one farm. Farmer is already at level 2, so that's precisely where we want to keep it, so that builders, you know, always get stuff done, and then farmers as the next priority. Pretty cool. Okay, so for now we are going to let them collect us a little bit of wood and build us a little bit more farm land, like so. I think that 3 farm tiles is all that we actually need for the first winter. More than that, it's probably a little bit too much. Now, we are going to need a few things going into the future, even though we still... Oh, here comes winter. Winter is already here. They don't really give you a lot of time in this game. Yeah. Now, this game is not that complicated, okay? It's like relatively easy. It's just that things can come at you rather quickly and you won't see them coming. Like, for example, our food situation. Not that great, right? But we still haven't produced that much food. So we didn't have a lot of time to produce it, so I'm pretty certain this is more than enough to keep us afloat until the next harvest. However, we'll probably need to keep an eye on that. And, you know, let's take care of a few extra timber thingies while we are at it so that we can have more wood. Now, let's go into production, which is right there. And let me see. In order to make a quarry, we need 15 wood. That's fine. That's why the game told us to come near stone, because stone is a very important resource. However, we need to create a road that leads all the way over here, like so. So we are going to cut down these trees and these trees. And then we are going to put some of that recently chopped trees into roads. So, yeah. Now let's just wait a few moments while our dudes get the tasks that we requested out of them done, so that we can proceed into the quarry build to get that stone. Alright, my friends, the trees are almost all destroyed, which is pretty great. Just one tree in the way. There we go. Let's build the road right here. And then we probably still have the resources that we need to build a quarry. Beautiful, my friends, beautiful. Now, you can only put quarries right next to stone thingies, and you can only put 2 resource harvesting buildings next to each node. That much I am pretty certain is still as it was before, so let's assume it is. So it's okay to build the road right next to the resource node, as long as you still have 1 tile available to put the resource harvesting thingy in its place. And now, when it comes to food, could you guys please collect the harvested food? That would be pretty great. Now, as you can see, over time we have accrued a few extra residents to our neighbor, to our kingdom, I mean, and so we are going to require a few extra houses. I'm going to build them on these 2 tiles so that we leave this tile open for our farmers to be able to go back and forward. And given that we have more people over here, let's put another farm tile down so that, you know, they can get working on that over time. Now, let's take a look. Do we have anyone to do quarry? Not yet. Now, we can increase the priority of quarries over timber workers, because we need more stone than we need wood, and besides, as long as after the build work orders are done, the builders will do other tasks. So, like, no single dude is, like, assigned to a task forever. If the... Oh, this is bad. This is bad because any dude that gets into this area of influence will be turned into wolf dinner. So we probably want to avoid going there. We need soldiers to kill the wolves, and then we need to destroy their den. Not great. Oh, come on, another one over here. Oh, we are surrounded by dirty wolves. Okay. And another one over here. Oh boy. This is wolf. And another one over here. Jesus, this is Wolf Central right here. Alright, that's okay. That's totally fine. But oh well, my friends, we now have some stone getting into our coffers, which is pretty nice. We must always keep on giving them shopping wood work orders. Let's just make sure that no wolves are present on that cave. That would be terrible. And we need to keep an eye open for that. Now, I can see that my food is not exactly going the way I like it, so we are going to add a few things. The first thing we are going to add is a road, if I can find it. Let me think. I think it's right here. Yeah, right there. So, why am I doing things like this? Because there is these buildings, the windmills, which we still don't have access to because we don't have any money. These ones you put in the middle of a couple of fields, and it is going to increase their food yield. So even though this is kind of temporary, it would be nice if we could get some of those going as well. But well, for now, we are going to keep things as simple as possible. Let's build a few more food thingies so that we can start getting a little bit of a stockpile going. If we could max out those 50 units of food in the keep, it would be amazing. But oh well, for now, we already have a couple of work orders and some resources coming, so we can't complain too much. But well, why would stone be so important? Because most buildings require stone, and the most important building that ever existed in the history of Kingdom Castles is the well, because unfortunately in this game most buildings are made out of paper, gasoline and matches, so they tend to catch fire quite often. Having one of these is almost imperative, because your guys will otherwise collect the water from the sea to put out the fire, and as you can see, the sea is a little bit far away. They are going to take so long that everything is going to burn down by the time they arrive, and that's terrible. But well, continuing now, this is one of the things that we kinda want to get as fast as humanly possible, because money, very, 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 very important. You need money to make military thingies, and you need military thingies to protect yourself. Yeah, so kinda of important. We only need to keep an eye on that number, make sure that we always have more beds available than that we have people on the city, so that more people keeps flocking towards the city, and make sure that we save enough stone to make that treasure thingy, to start taxing them. After all, they are living for free in our land. That cannot be. Oh, there we go. What did I told you guys? Everything likes to catch fire, but luckily our guys have access to the well, so they come on, camera, behave. So they should be able to put out the fire in no time. Don't. Oof. Oh, they put out the fire, and it immediately. Okay. In any case, the house is kind of broken, but still functional. So, cool things. We are not going to complain too much. We still don't have access to the guy that rebuilds everything, I think. Or we don't have that in this game. I am unsure. Oh, here it is. It's the mason. It repairs buildings. Yeah, mason dude, still very far away. Like I said, we need that stone. Oh, speaking about that, given that we now have a few more dudes, and some of them idle, as you can see, let's go over here and increase our stone production, shall we? Quarry. Bam, there we go. And if I try to put another one, as you can see, stone deposit too crowded, it can only support 2 quarries, so that's totally okay by me. And yeah, increase the amount of dudes in the city. Let's make a residential neighborhood. Ah, Jesus, this zoom wheel is going to kill me. Let's make a residential neighborhood towards this side. Given that we have a little bit of wood, let's just do one of these right now so that we can house more people. However, we should start building roads. We should start, come on game, building roads going like this way. Alright, my friends, we now have a road going towards that place, which means we can now start making a couple of more housing over here. This way we'll be able to concentrate our population in one place. Alright, let's see. Maybe a few more. Yeah, I kind of want to concentrate the population in one place because there are a couple of buildings that you can build that will give you bonuses, like for example the town square. There are other places that we can build but we still don't have available to us. Let's see, do we have the bathhouse? No, it's probably over here on this one. We need to build the treasury and we are almost there because we need 2 more stone. Once one of these thingies sticks again, we shall have the resources that we need to start taxing the people that live in here. Oh, and this winter we actually didn't make that much food. Oh, that's concerning. That is very troublesome indeed. In fact, that's so troublesome that I'm going to demolish one of these houses so that I have immediate resources from which I will build a few more farmhouses. Yeah, we have to control that food production, otherwise things will get messy. And there we go. Now we have the stone that we needed. Oh, we don't have the wood. Of course not. Of course not. Always one resource missing, but that's totally fine. We can always collect more. Oh, congratulations. We are now a small village because we have 25 people. All right, everybody. All of those new working hands. Time to go and collect us some wood. We have a tax collection building to build, and look at that. Let's rotate. I think the door is that thingy, so let's put the door towards the road because, you know, it's always a good idea to have the door pointing in the right direction to have your tax collection going. And I think, yeah, that's the door for the keep. I thought it was right there, but apparently I was mistaken. That's totally fine. That's why I left this tile open so that I can build a road in here in the future. Right now I just want to start collecting me some taxes so that we can build advanced buildings. Besides, no one lives for free in this land. And there we go. Time to start collecting some taxes. For now we're just going to go towards the lowest rate possible and yeah, get some taxes going. We still don't really have enough workers to have tax collectors, but that's fine. Now, given that we already have the tax collector built, which is pretty awesome, that means we can now use that stone to build other things. One of the things that I really want to get going is a forester, so that we can stop doing this and oh, I need a road towards here. That tile, yeah, okay. Let's go like this, select roads. And then, come on, one more tile. There we go. And then we can put a foresting thingy right here. This is going to automate the process of wood collection. The forester is going to grow trees in this area. Of course, that we are not going to let the forester build in here because we are going to put farm tiles over there. In fact, just to prevent the forester from trying anything funny. Bam, 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 shazam. All of those thingies. Oh yeah, we still need the money going. That's fine. This is just to prevent the foresters from having any funny ideas. This way is already occupied, right? Right. Yeah, the forester will then occupy himself or herself with planting trees once the trees grow to their full extent. Oh no, here comes the first dragon. This is absolutely terrible. We still don't have any way to defend ourselves. Well, get ready to get stuff burned down. Now, dragon, you see, there are several kingdoms in this area. Please, don't come towards mine. But yeah, my friends, one of the Enemies of the games are dragons. Dragons are extremely tanky and they set stuff on fire. Ooh, would have thought about that, right? They can be dispatched using these things, archer towers or ballista towers. If you put in strategic locations, if you observe the pathing of dragons, you can kind of see where they come from. They have several points to where they can come from, however, there is like a limited points in the map where they can come from, right? So if you put a bunch of towers in that path, you can kill them before they ever reach your location. And apparently the dragon is going to attack something that we cannot see, but that's fine. You know what, dragon? Do your thing. We'll keep an eye on you over on the minimap. Right now we have things to do, some of which involve probably start thinking about this, but we first need some tax collection. At least one tax collector, okay? At least one tax collector, then we'll be able to pump more once we have more jobs. But for now, yeah, kind of important to have the tax collector going so that we can have that money to build defenses against these kinds of creatures. There are more enemies that you can encounter, however, for the first couple of years you only get dragons. Oh, apparently our neighbors already have defenses to which to kill the dragons. They are going faster than we are. Okay. Well, they are a computer, we are humans, okay? Let's think about it this way. That's right, Mr. Dragon, you don't want to stop in here. You want to move through this island as fast as possible and move towards the next one. Beautiful, beautiful dragon. Go annoy my other neighbors, okay? Fire! Fire in my... like... we have a dragon attacking, but we still don't need a dragon to set my stuff on fire. That's it. Oh, my lord, please put out the fire. We can't really repair structures, so the faster you put out fires, the better for us. Right? Okay, beautiful. Now, as we can see over here, we have over 50 units of food available to us, and we cannot build that just yet, which is kind of terrible. We need more wood, so you know what? Let's actually even request a couple extra. I need to be careful with those wolves. Let's request... Oh, dragon, go away. Dragon, are you not done yet with your senseless destruction? Apparently not. Okay. Let's get ready to get some of our stuff destroyed. We don't have a lot of stuff. As long as you don't destroy the important things, I think that's fine. Bloody dragons. Okay. Go away. Shoo! Shoo! Get out of here. Oh well. In any case, my friends, we need that wood going, and as we can see over there, we have a cross because we need a full staff. So let's go over here, let's increase our timber workers to be over the quarry workers. We already have plenty of stone, so we actually don't even need to have this one rolling for now. We can save those workers and move them towards other things, and collect us some wood that way. Now, what was I going to build? Oh yeah, the food, small granary thingy. Now this thing, you want it to be located close to the farm thingies so that, you know, our dudes don't feel forced to walk large amounts of space in order to deposit their stuff. So yeah, build me that thingy over there, and then we can just... live in peace for a couple extra... No more years. 1 year. We have 1 year to prepare. We need money. Where is my tax collection duty? Bruh. Oh, real? Look at him. Look at this guy. He's not doing anything. You can see that he's... These dudes in public office, they are... like, his job is to collect money. But even then, okay, he's not working the farms. He's not working the timber. No. He only needs to knock on doors, collect some money, and even that, he's not doing that. Go, do your job, Sean. This is unbelievable, my friends. Even with 3 of them, they don't go out to collect taxes. I have a tax rate. I have people working the tax treasury room. Don't care it. Oh well, eventually they are going to do their jobs. Eventually. Let's increase this thing now to the maximum. Even that we have the people idling around. which is pretty cool. Now that we have full capacity of workers, will you guys go and collect me some taxes? That would be pretty cool, just saying. But well, in any case, my friends, and speaking about taxes, there are several types of homes. You have the hovel, the humble hovel, the cottage and the manor. Different kinds of housing produce different kinds of taxes, as you might imagine. So we kind of want to transition towards these houses as fast as possible. So if we can put 2 of them down, we are going to provide our dudes with better accommodations, more rooms for more guys, and more taxes whenever they decide to go collect. Oh wait, look at that, finally! We are collecting some taxes. This is pretty cool. So soon we should be able to start building some military structures to protect us from those pesky dragons. Oh wow, one thing that I almost forgot, my friends, we need to add additional wells towards our city. Throughout our city, I mean. Because guess what? Buildings like to catch fire. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told you that, but yeah, buildings like to catch fire, and that's never good. In any case, and since we are already here, let's expand our village a little bit. We have those pesky trees in the way. Let's remove them and add them towards our stockpile, and then we can connect both of these roads together. And well, we still have some resources left, so how about we go around and build some extra things, shall we? Well, we don't have wood available. That's never great, I suppose. Oh well, that's totally fine. Once we have more resources, we should start adding a few more houses. I'm pretty certain that with cottages we can attract more people than with hovels, because they are more attractive, you know. So, yeah. Alright, my friends, one quick devastation later, and we now have the resources that I kinda wanted to have in the first place. In order to build a town square, the town square is pretty cool, especially in the early game, because it allows you to manage the happiness of your colonists. This thing has quite a large area of influence, however the castle is also going to be quite large. So I kinda want to push it as further as I can this way, so that we can have a large residential neighborhood without wasting too much of the space in food production areas, which should probably just be like this corner over here, this corner over here. Whatever, we'll see. Like I said, we can deconstruct and reconstruct things, is not exactly a huge thingy, a huge problem, so let's build our town square right there. And speaking about food production, how about we put some of these down? This can only... well, this can only... You can only place one of these down if you have 4 tiles of fertile land. Like if you add like even just one, it won't allow you to put down the orchard. So yeah, let's put them right in here for now. Once again, I will deconstruct this later because I don't want them right there. Kind of want to have this as a residential neighborhood, and I would like to push my food production this way. Even though there is not a lot of fertile land. Would you look at that, my friends? Our peasants want a tavern. The nerve on some people. But well, that's totally fine. The problem... Oh, the tavern doesn't cost money. For a moment I thought the tavern costs money, and yeah, that was going to be an issue. But well, given that's not the case, let's build a tavern right here. This covers most of our industry... yeah, let's build it right there. These will be deconstructed soon, so we don't need to worry about having them in any area of influence to give them any happiness, so that's totally fine. Now, in the tavern, food will be consumed in order to increase the happiness of your guys. It's not a lot, so it can be done early game, it's totally fine. And besides, we can now come over here, pay 50 coins and hold a festival, which is going to temporarily increase the happiness of your guys, which is pretty nice. Now, our guys should also be a little bit happier now that we are going to give them some fruits. The fruits take a little bit to grow because, you know, we still need to wait for the trees to grow before we can have fruits from them. But that's fine, we still have plenty of food coming towards our vaults, so we should not be needing those fruits anytime soon. you know, needing them in the sense that people would starve otherwise. We are going to need them just to increase the overall health of our peasants. Alright, it took them long enough, but the tavern is now built. Hopefully they will be happier after this. We'll also have some fruit coming this year, I'm pretty certain, so that should also help out a little bit. So I think it is time for us to increase a little bit more of our housing. Right here, door towards the outside, please. There we go. I kind of want to put one right there, another one right there, and then I kind of want to use some of this money to do one quick thingy. I notice was not available last time, that we have fishing huts. I don't have the resources just yet. One more tick or two from the forester, and we should have those resources coming. But yeah, last time I played there was not a fishing hut, which is like new, so how about we give them some fish? Unfortunately it would appear that we also need a fishmonger. Is that it? Prepares and stores fish. For each fish collected from fishing hut, the fishmonger prepares and cuts it into multiple servings if tools are available. If tools are available. Alright. Interesting. But oh well, in any case, apparently we already have enough money to build one archer tower. I think I kind of want to start getting some of these going. We have 6 years until we are attacked again, and it would be nice if we had something to fight back against the dragon, even if it is just to annoy the dragon, because killing the dragon with just one archer tower is not going to happen. But hey, if we can annoy the hell out of that dragon, I'm going to consider myself a happy man. In any case, the range of these things is variable on the height of the tower that they are on top of. So we kind of want to build as tall of a tower as we can. Unfortunately, there is a limit, which is determined by the adjacent blocks of wall. However, there is a few tricks that we can use to increase the height of this. However, it's going to cost us like a ton of resources. Or we can just use wood castle blocks, which just cost a little bit of wood and no stone for our very first towers. So because without any additional walls on the side, I think you can only stack these. Let's pause the game to like 3 or 4 high, like 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Oh, I just don't have enough resources to build more. Okay. Only 3 of them. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, and that would mean that we would only have this range. Oh, wait, I kind of want to cancel all of this. I don't want my dudes to come over here and waste a bunch of resources. But yeah, if we build it only 3 tiles wide, we would only be barely able to protect this area. I would like to push it that a little bit more, right? Increase the height of the tower, and so for that let's just wait on a couple of resources to be available. Let's even open this back up, and yeah, this way we'll be able to start accumulating that stone a little bit quicker, although I'm pretty certain that we can only store so much. How much can we store? It doesn't tell us. Oh well, that's totally fine. Store as much as you can, please. Okay, so now we have enough resources to build a couple of these. Let's see, how tall can I stock this? 4 tall, that's pretty much the limit. However, if we wanted to make this a little bit higher, I would have to build one over here, and then it would allow me to build one more over here. However, that, as you might imagine, will waste resources, because this one will not, like, it's useless. We just care about the tallest one. So yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this. Have one archer tower right there, and in the 5 years that remain, we are going to accumulate enough resources to build another tower somewhere around here. That way we should be able to cover most of our small kingdom and just, you know, make sure that we annoy the crap out of that dragon if it decides to come over here. And now we have fruit. Beautiful. Now, my friends, money can't be all just about military structures now, can it? Our peasants, even though they feel safer knowing that they have archers looking over them, they probably want that money spent on other things. Like I said, fishing hut, fishmonger. Let's build one of those. Let's see, where do we have fish? Kinda difficult to see, but apparently we have fish over here, so that's totally fine. Let's build a fishing hut right... yeah? Yeah, sure thing. One fishing hut right there, and right behind it... oh, come on, we need more wood. Okay, that's fine. This seems to be a two-tile building, so I'm going to put it right here so that I can build a road right behind the fishing hut. Okay, wood is a small issue. How about we just come over here and increase the amount of foresters that we have? Another forester over there is just going to help out a lot by increasing the area where we are planting trees and cutting them. Oh, my friends, as much as I want, I have to control myself from building things, because, yeah, we have a severe lack of workers now, my friends, now. There is just one thingy. We are 3 years away from that pesky dragon attack, so how about we come over here and we build another tower somewhere around here to protect this side of our little thingy. Let's build one right here. There we go, that's as tall as we can make it, and another archer right there. So we have one archer right there, this one, and then we have the archer from the castle. The three of them should make sure that should the dragon decide to come over here, we are at least going to be, you know, tingling it with some arrows. So, cool. 3 year time, we will see if this was even worth it. Now, like I said, we had a kind of a small worker problem, but still I kind of wanted to get this fishmonger thingy going. Oh, we just need more coins. Okay, that's fine. While we wait for those coins, I can just build the road. Right here. There we go. And here I'll put some more granaries in the future. Our food storage is not the best. We could use more, so yeah. But for now, this is how we are going to leave things. Let's just give enough time for our guys to finish all the tasks that we gave them. Oh, hello. What do we have over here? A merchant ship. Okay, we don't have a port, so we can't buy anything just yet. Oh well, at least for now, we already have some defenses going. That's, you know, a positive thing, I have to say. Yeah, we have 1 more year until that dragon appears, so you know what, my friends? We are just going to sit a little bit while we wait for that dragon. I would like to end the episode on that, to see if this is even worth it. But because the episode is a little bit longer by now than I would like, I'm just going to sit in here and wait. After all, this is not exactly a long time. Nothing major is going to happen in the meantime, I'm pretty certain. Alright, my friends, here comes the big bad dragon. Will it come for us first? I don't know, it's looking like it's moving towards our neighbors. So we're just going to ignore while the dragon is doing his thing. We could start making use of our coin. That would probably be a good idea. We have a few coins getting into our vaults. But before we do that, however, like dragons equal fire, fire equals me remembering... What was that? I think the dragon probably destroyed some things over here on our neighbors' lands. That's why we had that screen tremble. Yeah, let's build that just in case the dragon decides to set some of our stuff on fire. It's going to go towards our neighbors next. Not really my problem. I couldn't... Oh, beds. Wait, stop. Slow down! Take it easy, bruh. There we go. So let's build a few more of these. Bam, bam, bam. And over there we can put a hovel. Because it fits, right? Alright, so now we're going to have more houses available to us, which is pretty nice. Wait, what? Huh. Tung tung. Tung tung, tung tung. Yeah, dragon and Vikings at the same time. Less than ideal. I think the dragon just F off. Yeah, the dragon just said, what? Vikings coming? No, thank you. Interesting. Okay, yeah, these things are far more useful against Vikings than they are against dragons. So, we have one boat worth of Vikings coming. Each boat transports either one squad or like one troll. They transport one unit. So if we only have one boat coming towards us, I'm pretty certain that with 3 towers we will be able to obliterate them and defend ourselves against their evil deeds. While they are doing their thing, however, let's put one of these over here, and I would like that tree to F off, if at all possible, of course. Can you reach the sea? You can't. Okay. Against Vikings, it is better to have towers on the edge of the island, because this way we'll be able to pepper them while they are still on transit, making oh, I would get out of the way if I were you. They don't look like they are happy. So they might just, you know, start throwing Molotov's cocktail. And yeah, as you can see, like, oh, wait, they are all coming towards us? That's not fair, game. Or maybe not. Whatever. They are now landing. This is like Normandy 3.0, but with Vikings. So let's just pepper them. They won't be able to withstand this much longer. And just they came and set some stuff on fire, and now they are leaving. But we killed them for their misdeeds. Oh well, it is what it is. So peasants, please put those fires down, because they decided to set fire right next to the thing we were just building. So yeah, if we could get... say, oh yeah, another thing. Can we build a mason? Not yet. I'm going to save some coins to build a mason next episode so that we can start repairing some of these buildings that get set on fire. But well, I would say that we have repelled the first Viking attack quite successfully, my friends. In fact, let me just put one over here before the foresters plant another tree. And, well, we are at least prepared to defend against those dudes. Bro, you are now coming for me again. Like, I already killed one of you, okay? Don't be like this. And yeah, my friends, I think I'm now just going to fast forward to the end of this event so that we can call the episode over. So my friends, this was the very first episode of Kingdoms and Castles. I hope that you have enjoyed it. We have like successfully defended against Vikings, and we got a little bit scared of those dragons. Hopefully we will be better prepared to... No. Okay, game, chill out. Hopefully we will be better prepared next time the dragon decides to stroll around, so that it doesn't set our stuff on fire, and hopefully these Vikings will F off and not bother us. We have defeated them once, we will do it again if they decide to come over here. But in any case, my friends, and with all of this said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.